Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to learn about the third and fourth models. So these third and fourth models are based on this one, that is capital P and small p, that is population proportion and the probability. So these based on this capital P and small p we are going to do the third model. So here the question is, experience shown that 20% of manufactured product is top quality. In one day production of 400 articles, only 50 are of top quality. Test the hypothesis of 0.05 level, means that is this one level of significance, you already know that. So here n is 400 because it is 400 articles, n number of things, so n is equals to 400 because here population is not mentioned, so that's why it is sample number, so n equals to 400. Here the capital P is 20% because out of 100% we are getting 20% of manufactured product, which is population of proportions means equally, that means in 20% are equally the top quality, so capital P is equals to 20%, so 20% means 20 by 100, which is 0.2, and small p, that is the probability, which is 50 are of top quality. Here 50 are top quality is we are denoting with small p because they may be as top quality or not. Probability means they may be top quality, these 50 may be top quality, or these 50 may not be a top quality. So small p as 50 by, out of these 400 articles, 50 may be top quality, may not be top quality, so it is population. It is not denoted as population, it is as probability, it is population proportion, it is probability. So 50 by 400, out of 400 we are taking 50, so 50 by 400, which is 0.125. So as I already told you, which is null and alternative hypothesis. So H naught is small p equals to capital P, and H1 is equals to small p does not equals to capital P, where two-tail test is to be used, and the level of significance is 0.05 is given. So Z alpha value, you all know that I said you all to remember this 1.96 value as for 5%. And for 1% is 0.58. These two will be given in questions of exams in MBA first semester QT paper as general 5% for level of significance. So the test table, the formula is for this question is Z equals to small p minus capital P by root over PQ by N. So capital P plus Q equals to 1. So what we got, capital P value as 0.2. So 0.2 plus Q equals to 1. So Q equals to 1 minus 0.2, which is 0.8. So we are substituting small p, capital P values and P, Q values, and N is 400. So by substituting values we got minus 3.75 answer, which is we kept this in module. The negative value, when we keep it in module, it will be a positive value, so it is 3.75, which is greater. So H1 is accepted. There is a significant difference between sample proportion and population proportion. So this is one of the model. So that is your third model. Now coming to the fourth model, this is the last model, which is P distribution. Here the heights of 10 males of given locality are founded to be 175, 178, 155, 170, 152, 170, 175, 160, 160, 165 in centimeters. Based on this sample, find 95% confidence limit. I already told you about confidence limit, right? While you are doing the first model, where I said you how to find the confidence limit. If you see the first video, you will understand that I explained you about it. So confidence limit for heights of the males in the locality. The test significant difference between the given data with the population mean is 180. So we are writing here we have to draw the table, which is here xi values we written as it is. So we also have to do the summation of all these values, and here we have to find the x bar, which is the mean value. So for mean value is how we have to find the mean value, that is summation of xi by n. Summation is 1660 and the number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So n equals to 10. So 166 is the mean value. So xi minus x bar, by doing that we got xi minus x bar values. So we have to square this xi minus x bar whole square. 9 9s 81, 12 12s 144, 11 11s 121, 4 4 16. So you have to do the square of these xi x minus values. After that, the formula is s square equals to summation of xi minus x bar whole square by n. So summation of xi minus x bar whole square is 728. So 728 by total n is total number of values, that those are 10. So 10 equals to, you got 72.8. So here s square. So we have to pass root from left to right. So the root value of 72.8 is 8.53, and the mu here the mean value is 180. Here the mean value is 180, which is mean. This is population mean, as I said in the previous video. Go and watch it. Go and watch what I said. So population mean is denoted by mu. So mu is equals to 180. So h naught is sample mean equals to population mean. H1 equals to sample mean does not equals to capital mu. Two-tailed test is to be used. Let level of significance be 5%. So T alpha, what is the T alpha value? So V equals to n minus 1, that is total how many number of digits we have, that those are 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. So V value is 9. See, alpha value is 0.05, that is 5%, 0.05, which is equals to, here it is 2.26. So we have to calculate for test static. The formula is T equals to x bar minus nu by s by root over n minus 1. So we are substituting those values in this formula, and you got 4.93, which is greater than 2.26. So H1 is accepted. There is significant difference between sample mean and population mean. So confidence limit for this value, how to find, means x bar plus T alpha by 2 into s by root over n. So T alpha by 2 means 2.26 into 8.53. So here confidence limit, that is the formula is x bar plus or minus T alpha by 2 into s by root over n. We know x bar value is 166, that is mean value, plus or minus T alpha by 2 value is 2.26 into s by root n value is 8.53. See, 8.53 s by root n value. So by doing simplification, you get, with plus you will get answer as 159.9, with minus you will get answer as 172.1. So you will having a doubt that why here the T alpha value as 2.26, with see the Z alpha value for 5% is 1.96, where the T alpha value is 2.26. 1.96 for Z alpha and T alpha it is 2.26. I said you to see find Z alpha value in the previous video. How I already told you how to find Z alpha value. So you will go and find, and you will definitely get the answer. So this is how to do the sums and sampling distribution. You will having 4 models in this video. You will find two models, and previous video you'll find two models. So these are the main important models that you'll get in your semester. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubts regarding this topic, please mention in the comment section and I'll definitely clarify your doubt. But if you like this video, please subscribe and share to your friends who are attending for the first semester for MBA. Thank you.